welcome back to another video. It's been a very long time since I last saw you, but this is just a little update. I haven't had much time to work on that, to be honest with you, recently. A lot of things have been going on, and that's been on the back burner. I've had cars that have broken down. As you can see, I've got another new car, another Audi A4. So yeah, loads of stuff's been going on in the background, but I thought I'd just show you what's going on there, because it's going for paint on Monday, and it will be all one colour if I get it back. So yeah, let me show you what I've been up to. So as you can see, the engine is in, coolant pipe. I don't actually know what my last video was. Engine is in, coolant pipe's on, red fan's on, not wired up just yet. It just needs wiring up, so we'll do that. Carbs. Now you may remember I had Zetec R600 carbs on there. Could not get it to run right at all, so I've gone for Zetec 6R carbs with matching steel manifold rather than alloy, so it doesn't warp with the heat. So that works. These carbs now run perfectly fine. MX5 1.8 exhaust manifold with some re-drilled holes, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That fits, as does a MX5 downpipe, obviously custom made to fit the rest of the exhaust system. So engine bay wise, it runs on the key and it starts on the key and it stops on the key as well, so that's good. Obviously we've now got a full set of these, just like Mark 1 Escort wheels, just temporary, because the actual Light wheels that I've got are being refurbished in like a dark bronze metallic colour to go with the dark red that it's going to be having. Obviously at the front as well. Now I don't know if I've showed you the colour of the car or not, I might have done, but this is the colour the car's going, like this dark maroony red colour. Obviously the boys at the in-line customers got a massive job on their hands trying to get all this flat and smooth and ready for paint, so props to them if they can get this done, and I'll be amazed. But yeah, it needs some work obviously before it goes straight to paint. Obviously there's dents, like micro blisters and all that all over it. That's where the old fuel filler would have been, so that needs to be filled and smoothed back. Again, wheel arch this side's actually not too bad. A bit of smoothing off and that'll be okay. On that front doors, obviously there's a dent in this door here, that needs to be repaired. It's just like they've got a mountain of work to do, and I really do thank them a lot for what they're doing. We're going to get a new front panel made out of fiberglass, because that one, as you can see, it's bent, it's actually rotten underneath as well. Yeah, as you can see, the brackets are just soft as anything. It fits obviously, but it's far from perfect. It's dented here. The paint's so thick on it as well, like literally so thick. So obviously they've cut this out as well because of the grille, so the grille will never fit in there, so it's got this weird plasticky crap which I want to get rid of. They've already got the the headline surrounds, they've got them there already. They've got the bonnet. Darren from DNR Customs has been working his arse off trying to get the bonnet ready for paint, because obviously the paint was so thick, it was as thick as it is on the front panel, and the bonnet's louvered, so it's got the little bonnet grills in it, and yeah, it's been causing all sorts of issues, but he has, I believe, gotten close to it being ready for paint. Inside wise, nothing much has changed really. The wiring's still a mess. I've only got brake lights, so it's still not any better off. A lot of it's just tucked up here, as you can see. I'm going to get someone to come out and redo the whole wiring loom, so I've got a reliable a lot of wiring, because this is the Mark III Capri wiring loom, and I have no idea where any of it goes. Obviously it's now running on a Bang & Bros ECU kit, which is nice and simple, 2 wires and it fires straight up. This is the kill switch and the start, obviously click it into on, and then turn the key to start it and then turn it off, because obviously these cars don't have like ignition lives. They're all either permanent lives or they're only for temporary on-off lives. So yeah, paint to do in here. This is for after we painted the car. They need to fill this in, whether they'll just fill it or if they'll actually do some repairs, I don't know. I'm not too fussed, because I might even just leave that if I get it filled, and that'll probably be fine to go. So yeah, it's been a long journey to get to this point. Boots full of crap, battery's just rested in there, but Yeah, that's the back box I want to put on it. Obviously it's currently got a Sportex system on it, as you can see. But I don't like the fact that the tip's black. I want a nice shiny tip, and it's obviously all scratched where it's been dragged on the floor before fitting it, so that needs to be sorted. But underneath, the exhaust is all done. Disc fill up, fuel pumps obviously fitted up there as well, which is all good. Other than that, all is good underneath of the car. But yeah, there's not much more to say. Obviously we need a new windscreen rubber at the rear, so I can actually pop the windscreen in and out just with my fingers, so that needs to be changed. Now 4100e.com I think it is, or Classic Ford Autos, do the rubbers with which take these chrome strips, because these are quite rare apparently. So I'll leave that chrome strip. I've got the other half of it in the car there. So yeah, it's been an eventful couple of weeks. I haven't done a great deal to it. It's obviously running, driving. It's got brakes front and rear now as well, which is good. But my main concern now is getting it painted, because once it's painted I can take it home. I can work on it at home rather than having to get back here, come here every time to work on it. It's 20 minutes from home. So it's easier if I just get it home and paint it and work on it at home. It's easier that way. Obviously the electric things to sort out, so we've got lights. I only got brake lights at the moment, but for now that'll get me home. I won't worry too much about that. Obviously the bonnet's with DNR Customs, as is the passenger door, so they'll both be on when we see it next. But yeah, other than that, paint and we'll get it on the road, I guess. Try and get some burnouts out of it. It's gone sideways already once, just a little bit. I'll show you the video now. But yeah, it's very nearly done really. Obviously minus the electrical parts and some of the mechanical bits. It is driving, it does run and drive. It's horrible to drive, the steering's miles out, obviously it needs tracking and stuff, but it does run and drive. So yeah, hopefully this is enough of an update for you guys. I know it's only a short video, but once it's painted I'll show you it in all its glory. Once it's painted and ready to rock and roll, you'll see it, because I think I'll be much happier when it's all one colour. It'll give me more of a enthusiasm to work on it, because at the moment I come here, work on it, and it still looks like a wrap, like, you know, it looks like it's all different colours, you know, it doesn't fill you with much, I don't know, confidence to get it finished. Obviously that bulkhead needs to be sorted too, because there's a hole there, as you can see, for the coolant pipe, so we need to make a little something behind that as well. But other than that, the car is getting there. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for following along with this build. Obviously, what was it, 6 months ago this was barely even a shell, no engine, nothing, so we've gotten far. We've got an engine there, we've got a gearbox in there, it runs, it drives, it stops. Massive progress has been made, but there's still loads more to do. And to see it all happen and unfold, then make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and go and follow DNR Customs on Instagram, because we do car shows now. We're now doing Hertford Park retro car evenings and retro car mornings over the hour opposite my house here. So I'll put links to them in the description. I'll put some pictures up now of what the first Hertford Park show was like, hosted by DNR and House of Mods. It was a massive turnout, really, really good. So yeah, make sure you guys get along, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.